He is the star. He is the captain of the number 6 ranked 20-0 San Diego State Aztecs. He is DJ Gay. And DJ Gay is on the Scott and BR show. Hey, DJ.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going really good. Yourself?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, right on. Of course you're doing great. You're 20-0. You're number 6 in the country. You guys have got sold-out houses the entire way. Of course you're doing great, man.
Yeah. It's been a fun ride so far. It's going to be a very special season, but we still have a lot of work to do, and it's not over yet.
DJ, you find yourself doing a lot more interviews from places outside of San Diego?
Yeah, I have. It's been kind of crazy, been kind of wild, but just trying to stay as focused as I can.
All right, let's talk about a variety of things, and let's start off with this. When you're coming out of high school, now you went to high school where, like in the LA area somewhere?
Yes.
Where else were you considering other than San Diego State?
It came down between Pepperdine, here, USC, and Irvine.
And how did you decide on San Diego State?
I came down and visited a couple of times San Diego. I hung out with a couple of guys. And then on my official visit, met with Coach Fisher and a couple of players and watched the San Diego BYU game. And I just, fell in love with the arena, fell in love with the crowd, the city, and it just felt like a great fit for me.
How much of that was Coach Fisher for you?
It was a big part. It played a big part in my recruiting because I wanted to play for somebody that I felt comfortable with, and playing for Coach Fisher, knowing where he's been and the experience he has, and his intelligence of the game. I just knew it would be a great opportunity for me to come and play for this program.
All right, we're talking to San Diego State senior point guard DJ Gay. I'm getting at this. You had choices, and some of them were, I think at the time, maybe people would have said better choices. USC, Arizona State maybe. But now, 4 years later, I would think San Diego State is far and away the better choice to the schools that you just rattled off. Do you find that other kids are coming to visit like you were 4 years ago and saying, now I want to come to San Diego State? Because I still look around, and there's still some big Division I prospects in San Diego who are getting away. But now with all your success this year, maybe some of those guys will eventually stay home.
Absolutely. I mean, when I came on recruiting ship and I committed to San Diego State, the first question people asked was why? Why would you go there when you can go, to a Pac-10 school or something like that? But people didn't understand at that time, what San Diego really was and how, and how great of a school and city it was. But now that we broke through that hump and are getting the exposure that we are, like you said, it seems like the recruiting is just picking up for us, and more kids are coming on their visits to here and are enjoying themselves and starting to see San Diego as a big powerhouse.
And then they take you, DJ, and they make you into one of their recruiters. Because you tell the great story. You tell the story about how you decided on San Diego State and why that was the place where you felt like you could play your college basketball and succeed. And so that makes you a great recruiter.
I guess it does. I never really thought of it like that. But, yeah, I mean, it is a good story, to come to a program where I felt comfortable in and saw the opportunity instead of going based on, hype and quote unquote reputation. So, yeah, I made a great choice, and, I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change it at all.
Well, you guys have got an opportunity this year to do something really special. And at 20-0, I know you guys have several days before you go to Provo, Utah, and take on BYU. But you're obviously thinking about that game and how huge that game is for this program, because every game now is now the biggest game in the school's
right.
history. You know what I'm saying, DJ?
Yeah, it is. It's like you just said, it's not the biggest game just because it's BYU in their top 10, but it's the biggest game because it's our next game. being undefeated is one of the best feelings that you can have, and we want to maintain this feeling. So, going there, it's going to be a hard environment to play in. They don't lose at home hardly ever, and it's going to be a fun game.
All right, so we're talking to DJ Gay from the San Diego State basketball team. When you hear analysts around NCAA tournament time, they always tell you, look, this team can be dangerous because they've got seniors, they've been playing together for a while, and they always say, and they've got a senior point guard. They've got somebody who can run the show. That's you on this team, but you got a lot of other help. I mean, this is a senior-laden veteran basketball team, and the best part about watching it is it seems like every night it's somebody else.
Yeah, this team is built with a lot of different weapons. The depth on this team is incredible. When we have people coming off the bench, Tim or James, BC. Now there's hardly any drop off. We can win from the inside. We can win from the outside. We can win on the defensive end. We can win on the offensive end. Like you said, anybody can go off on any given night, whether it's Chase having 15 in the first half, or Billy going out for 20, or Malcolm, or Kawhi, James, or myself. It's kind of ridiculous how many different ways this team has ability to win.
Even Carwell. I mean, launching those three balls. I mean, that guy's
stop.
just.
Would you stop? Every time Carwell puts up a three, Billy Ray goes, yes! And I go, no!
Shoot it!
I say, don't make it, because if he makes it, he might actually think he should be shooting that shot.
Give it to the big man.
Stop that. It seems, though, that there's a real closeness also with this team. I mean, I look at Carwell, and he's a kind of a character, and he's come in and added a lot of energy. He's now going to the hole strong. He's dunking the basketball.
And he keeps you loose, too, doesn't he? Doesn't Carwell do that in the clubhouse, in the locker room?
Absolutely. He's definitely a glue guy. We wouldn't be as close as we are without him. He does a lot of things for this team that people don't see, whether it's having a team over just to hang out, or like having a team meeting, or just bringing the group together. He does a lot of special things for this team, and like you said, he's quite a character. One of the funniest people you'll ever meet, and he's grown a lot and doing a very good job for this ball club.
And he can shoot the three.
Oh, stop it. Now, I look at Kawhi Leonard, and I see him before the game and the pregame introductions, and he's got some dance moves, and but I always consider him to be like very quiet and maybe even a little shy. Does Kawhi get loose in front of his teammates?
He does. He actually has quite a jokes himself. I think it's all about who he's comfortable around, and the most comfortable place he can be is the basketball court, and that's where you see Kawhi. Whether his aggressiveness, his demeanor, whether if he's screaming and yelling after a dunk or something like that. But he's a fun guy to be around, and like you said, I think with this year of experience, we've all gotten closer. We spent a lot of time together off the court, and this past summer, and we've just took the team camaraderie to another level.
And so, what's it like now walking around campus or being in class? Whereas before it was like, oh yeah, he's some basketball guy. Whereas now it's like these guys have all turned into 20-0, 6th ranked superstars.
It's fun. I mean, it's instead of hey, that's a basketball player. They're now saying your name, or they're whispering about you, or just staring at you and stuff like that. It's kind of awkward, but I mean, the love is definitely there. We're being congratulated everywhere we go, but we're just enjoying it. I mean, we're students too, so we're just taking it for what it is and enjoying it.
Yeah, coming up on the 26th, though. I mean, they're turning that pressure cooker up about as high as it goes. How does Coach Fisher keep you guys loose?
He really hasn't even talked about the game, really, and I'm pretty sure in practice we focus more on us than BYU in today's practice. And he does a good job not trying to overhype or tell us how much better we are than them or speak that way. He does a good job of just maintaining focus on us and saying if we prepare and practice and do what we need to do, then we'll definitely have a chance to win this game.
All right, I want to leave you with this, DJ. I know everybody's feeling really good about the team and the way things have gone so far and the ranking, and you're bound to move up in all likelihood this week since teams in front of you have fallen. But as you've said already this morning, nothing's done yet. We got a long way to go, right?
Absolutely.
All right, I want to leave you with this. I just got a text message from Seth Davis. Do you know who he is?
Seth Davis, I know the name.
Yeah, he's the college basketball analyst from Sports Illustrated who's on the CBS desk show. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Okay. I asked Seth via text, have you seen San Diego State play a lot this year? And if so, what do you think about them? Are they as good as their record and their ranking? Here's what Seth Davis says back to me. I've seen San Diego State play a lot. They're good, but they're not as good as their ranking.
Oh, really?
And I only tell you that because of this. All of a sudden, you know, they're talking about you on ESPN. They're showing highlights. You know, people are starting to catch up with San Diego State basketball. But I will tell you this. There's nobody outside of San Diego that believes.
That's fine.
Right.
That's fine.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you can't please everybody. And, right now we're not playing for ESPN. We're not playing for anybody like that. We're playing for, San Diego. We're playing for this city. We're playing for our fans. We're playing for us. And we're just going to go out there and just try to win games. I mean, like you said, the rankings, the media, and all this stuff is fun. But, the second you lose, all that stuff can go away. I
know Coach Fisher's been on every week saying we haven't done anything yet. We're good. We're excited to be good. We're happy to have sold-out houses, but we haven't done anything yet. And I'm telling you that as great as the ranking is and as nice as the record looks, people are going to start picking away at San Diego State. They're going to look at Santa Clara last night, who beat Gonzaga, and they're going to go, you see, Gonzaga's not really that good. Or they're going to say, well, they beat Cal, but it's not the same Cal team that won the Pac-10 championship last year. That's why you guys got to keep this thing going. You guys are on the verge of doing something so huge. DJ, thanks for being with us. Keep it going, man.
Thank you.
All right, DJ Gay.
Wow.